April is chocked full of great games to play, and it looks like it has something for everyone. From Metroidvania to action RPGs and hack and slash, April is packed up to be a very stacked month for all of us gamers. If you'd like to support the channel, don't be afraid to hit that sub button, smash that like button, and let me know in the comments below of what game you're excited for, be it this month or next. First of all is Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver is a game about a man named Dave, who would have thought, who loves to dive into the ocean and explore, but he does this to help run his sushi restaurant. When first hearing this, I thought it was going to be some sort of Cooking Mama clone with a few catching minigames. No, I was completely caught off guard with the fact that when you dive into the ocean, you're not only hunting for your food and supplies, but you also fight off various different predators of the depths. You can even grow your own crops on a farm, and it's like somebody put dashes of Cooking Mama, Stardew, and a bit of Hollow Knight into the mix and decided this is the next best dish to be served, and I am all for it. Dave the Diver has an initial release date on April 1st, so let's hope this game doesn't fool us into thinking it's a good game. Next on the list is Freedom Planet 2. Freedom Planet 2 is a Sonic Speedster side-scroller game that allows the player to traverse the terrain by using speed boosters and defeating enemies and collecting items along the way. This game also utilizes a boss mode where you can fight all of the bosses the game has to offer. It's a very simple game, it's very beautiful. If you're a big fan of the Sonic Adventure games, especially the OGs, this game is good for you. Freedom Planet 2 will be released on all consoles April 4th. Grounded is finally coming to PlayStation and Switch. Grounded is a 4-player survival game that is heavily inspired by Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You play as one of 4 kids who have been shrunk down and must explore and find a way to become big again. You can build bases, craft weapons and armor, and other various items to keep you alive as you discover the secrets of the garden. You can play either on your own or with your friends. Grounded is coming to PlayStation April 16th. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is next on the list. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is a tactical RPG with 2D pixel aesthetics placed in front of a backdrop of 3D environments. This utilizes a combination of party members that you can mix and match to bring to life a unique combat experience. You can utilize terrain to give your party a better chance at defeating enemies, and has a war mode that allows you to be the general of your own army to fight off against the threat of an invasion. This game is chocked full of minigames, and I can see this game being a favourite for RPG lovers. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is coming to all platforms April 23rd. Next is something that I'm really interested in, which is Tales of Kenzera. Tales of Kenzera is a Metroidvania game that allows a young protagonist trying his best to reclaim the spirit of his father, brave the beautiful and treacherous land of Kenzera with the god of death in Tales of Kenzera. This game will be released on all platforms April 23rd. Next on the list is Megaton Musashi Wired. Become the pilot of the giant mech that serves as humanity's last hope, Megaton Musashi, and risk it all in an epic fight to save Earth from an invading alien force in this robot action RPG. The game is primarily a hack and slash style of game. Players fight the Dractor forces and collect various resources which can be used to upgrade and enhance their rogues. The key to recapturing Earth lies in your ability to stand alone against overwhelming odds. Megaton Musashi Wired is set to be released April 25th. Another game on the list that I am thoroughly looking forward to is Another Crab's Treasure. Another Crab's Treasure is a Souls-like adventure set in a crumbling underwater world. As Krill the hermit crab, you'll need to wear the trash around you as shells to withstand attacks from enemies many times your size. This game has an interesting take on armor customization, as your best chance of surviving is by using the trash around you. The enemies are sure doing the same. Another Crab's Treasure is set to be released in April 25th. This next entry for release in April will be dear to many people's hearts, because this was one of the last known projects worked on by Akira Toriyama, who is, we all know, is just passed away, and he was the creator of Dragon Ball. He's dear to all of our hearts. May he rest in peace. And the game that we are talking about right now is called Sandland. Sandland is an action RPG where you become the main character as Beelzebub, a fiend prince. Lead your company of heroic misfits and explore the legendary world of Sandland, created by Akira Toriyama. May he rest in peace. You can do a lot in this game. Not only is combat a main focus, but you explore the lands and find treasure and create your own city within the depressing setting of the desert. There's plenty to do in the game that involves mech/vehicle customization, vehicle races, and much more. This game is on my radar, and I'm looking forward to see how this game lives up to the manga it was based off of. Sandland will be released April 25th. Stellar Blade is a PS5 exclusive action game that follows the character Eve, also known as Angel, to the survivors, and it is your mission to defeat the mysterious enemy that has laid waste to the world. The combat follows a hack-and-slash combat system with many different abilities to utilize. You can also customize your character in various different outfits, and Stellar Blade gives me a Nier Automata vibes, which it should, because apparently the composer for Nier Automata had also created the score for this game. Stellar Blade is on a lot of people's radars at the moment, and I hope the game is good and doesn't fall flat on its face. Stellar Blade will be released April 26th. Next up on the list is Braid Anniversary Edition. Journey to a series of worlds where time behaves strangely and solves puzzles to rescue an abducted princess. Braid Anniversary Edition is a remaster of the classic game with updated graphics, sound, and huge amounts of developer commentary. This is a remaster of the 2008 version of the game. They've improved everything from visuals to combat and audio. They even added commentary for you to listen to on how video games like Braid are made. Braid will be released in April 30th. Lastly on the list is Sea of Thieves is finally coming to PS5, and a lot of folks are excited. As we all know, a lot of people were disappointed with Ubisoft's Skull and Bones, and not all platforms had access to a good swashbuckling pirate game that they could enjoy with their friends. Well, now PS5 users can now enjoy Sea of Thieves with a massive ton of pre-order bonuses and edition-specific content ready for their pirate adventuring needs. Sea of Thieves is set to be released on PS5 April 30th. Are you looking forward to any of these games this month? Let me know in the comments below.